Yeah. Yeah. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Ace match. Flash versus RorO. So Flash will be the red Terran in top left rather, and RorO will be the blue Zerg in the bottom right. We are on Ohana. And oh man, I mean Flash, he beat Soulkey at the Kessa thing at MLG. He's been tearing up Zergs left and right like a wizard. Actually, I don't know if he's played that many Zergs in Pro League. And he did lose to Effort, right, on opening day. But that was several weeks ago, and you know, several weeks is enough for Flash to become a god at anything. Seriously, I bet like Flash, you know, he like picks up, you know, playing piano or whatever for the first time, and like 3 weeks later he's like giving concerts and stuff. Crazy, man, it's crazy. Probably takes less APM to like play piano at concert level anyway. RorO meanwhile looks kind of bored. It's kind of chill. Like, yeah, whatever. Flash, no big deal. No big deal. He's pretty cool. I like RorO. Like, I'm not really favoring RorO to win here, but I do like him. And looks like we're just gonna look at Stork. He's very sad that he can't play today. He's gonna go form a LOL team now. Actually, you know what? Like, people are saying Stork's gonna go play LOL now. He's actually gonna go form a professional WoW team, actually. Gonna do some good old WoW PvP. And oh, Command Center first from Flash. Good old Flash doing the 15cc like a boss. Oh man, look at this. RorO gone for hatch first. Nothing he can do about it either. Wow, Flash. I mean, this is the kind of shit he did in Brood War. Dude, bringing it to ST2 here. Command Center first. And of course, there's gonna be some angry little nerds that are like, no, people did Command Center first anyway. Yeah, I know, but it's Flash, man. It's Flash. So RorO's pulled down now. I don't think RorO's actually scouted this yet, has he? Because his Overlord's going to the natural right now. It's not quite there yet. And more importantly, there's actually, even if he sees it, it's like, oh, all he can do is be sad, really. He'll just see it and kind of pout and be like, oh, that's not very nice, Flash. Well, this SCV guy is still getting chased by a drone. Oh, not going to get chased anymore. I was going to say, there's no point really just keeping a drone all night. You're just losing mining time and you're not really going to catch it. Anyway, Flash is out of a second barracks, and nothing else quite yet. This actually looks remarkably like a Brood War build. CC first into 2 racks, into like Academy and whatnot. Well, I guess you can't get an Academy anymore. Or, well no, now it's a Ghost Academy, so that wouldn't make any sense. It's like 3rd racks, going up, no gas just yet. Just want to get up a bit of a Marine count so he doesn't die. I think he can afford to just take a gas now though, because RorO doesn't seem to be doing anything out of the ordinary. And RorO has actually seen the Command Center, so what's his response going to be? I thought he sent out a drone to the left side, but it's just kind of chilling there. It's not at his 3rd. What is that? Oh no, I'm sorry, that's actually Flash's SCV that was hiding. Okay. Looks like one thing actually going to go look around for that hiding SCV. A couple of queens coming out front. I'm not really sure why he has the queens out front. I wonder if he actually wasn't sure about the timing of the Command Center because his Overlord got there late, so maybe he, like, just from what he's seen, maybe he doesn't know it's a Command Center first, so he might think it's like a, you know, Reactor Hellion expand or something, so he wants a queen to the front. I mean, it looks like he just has that 3rd queen to poop out creep tumors. So maybe that's just it. Maybe he just wants the creep tumors, actually. Maybe I'm like way overthinking this. Anyway, it looks like RorO's about to get his 3rd now. Trying to even out the economic situation. And now Flash's SCV is going to come up here, but going to get immediately denied by those queens. Man, that's one thing that really makes me angry about the new queen range. It's like you just can't worker scout anymore when there's a queen out. It's like really sucks. I hate it. It's like Zergs kept QQing about how they can't scout Terrans, and now like when I play PvZ I can't scout the Zerg because he just like puts a queen on his ramp and was like, oh, well shit. And he doesn't even, you don't even need to micro either, you just like leave the queen there and he just kills the probe and it's like, makes me very angry. It's alright, I'm Protoss, I can't really complain. I get Colossus. Colossi? Colossi. Anyway. Guys, I'm not everyone's yelling at me like, have you tried Scan? I'm a Protoss. I have tried Scan as a Protoss, clearly. Anyway. So, looks like RorO gonna do the good old sacrificial overlord scout there. Flash, meanwhile, did he actually not finish that depot? Is he leaving an unfinished depot on purpose? Flash, you don't need to do that. This isn't Broodor, man. Depots can actually go into the ground. I hope he knows that. Maybe I just didn't see the SCV there. Anyway, it's like third base is done. RorO getting out some good creep spread. Of course, he did get that early third queen, so he was actually getting some really nice creep spread there. His third base is already almost connected, and the creep is also almost reaching the Zolnaga tower. So it's quite nice. Meanwhile, Flash has got the double tech labs, getting his combat shield and stim upgrades, and also getting some marauders as well. Getting some early marauders, but the marauders not going to be particularly useful against the Zerglings. I mean, they will do nicely to tank Baneling hits, and there are actually roaches on the way as well, so I guess they'll do fine against those. But let's see if Flash can do some like fancy micro where you like leave the marauders in the front and then micro the marines behind, so the marauders tank the Baneling shots. Cool to see that kind of stuff. Meanwhile, Flash does have a third orbital in his main now. Just gonna use that for the extra mules, it looks like, and he's now looking at with his Marine Marauder force. Stim is finished, Combat Shield is about to finish. He actually stims already. I think that was a bit of an early stim there, because he's got no medevacs with his force, and RorO just ran away with his roaches there. So I mean, Flash is gonna get some of these creep tumors, but I don't think that was the best stim in the world. So now, if there's another engagement, he's gonna have to stim again. Give me a second stim. Yeah, there's a second stim, but it looks like RorO's decided to actually engage here. So many Banelings! Oh man, I thought they all blew up there for a second. No, looks like he is actually just going to chase down these Marines, and Flash gets pushed back fairly easily here. I'm not really sure how much damage he thought he could do. I mean, RorO had plenty of stuff, but it looks like RorO actually going to lose a couple of these Banelings. They are off creep now, they don't have the speed upgrade. Going to be a little bit careful with those. And immediately replacing those creep tumors. Look at that. RorO on the ball with the creep set. Flash, he used a scan there to take some of those down, but getting those creep tumors right back out. Meanwhile, factory. Actually, is that a second factory? No, it's a starport. Okay, so factory probably just sticking a reactor on that one. Gonna switch that out with the starport. Getting a couple of barracks there. Flash actually a little bit concerned now about a counterattack, adding on more barracks, but that was really nicely held by RorO. And look at RorO's creep spread. It's already at like halfway up the map here. Really, really nice. Although interestingly, his main and natural are still not connected by creep, which is kind of funny. I mean, does he actually have a lair already? It looks like his lair is about to finish. As soon as his lair pops, he can just like put an overload there and like poop some creep out, so that'll be fine. Not the biggest deal in the world. Meanwhile, looks like Flash gonna start breaking down his back rocks, thinking about taking his third. And looks like infestation pit on the way. Getting was it tunneling claws? Or was that just roach speed? I'm not sure. I should actually just like go on Wikipedia and look at all the graphics for the upgrades. Okay, looks like it is just roach speed. And pooping on your third. No command center landing for you. But of course the Marines can go down and take that out pretty easily. Heading down. But that will delay the command center by a few seconds. The creep takes a little while to receive. Meanwhile, RorO just chilling at his watchtower. Look at his creep shed though. Oh, we have a PP from Flash. Uh-oh. Did he break his keyboard again? Oh my god, Flash's APM is so high he needs to like change keyboards in between games. He's like, Kespa dude, my keys are melting. My APM is too high. Can you like change it out for me? Can you give me a fire extinguisher? Like set my keyboard on fire. RorO was like, God damn it, Flash, God damn it. So yeah, we're just gonna chill here for a bit. Flash did have problems earlier when he played against Cop, so I don't know what's going on with him today. He's like, Casper dude, Windows isn't updating properly. I can't play. Maybe he's complaining about banelings. Maybe he's like trying to tell the Casper guy how banelings are imbalanced, and he's like, dude, this isn't fair. I should be beating RorO, but he's got banelings. He looks actually really angry. I don't know what's going on. Man, if I was that Kespa guy, I'd be shitting myself right now. With Flash that angry at me, oh my god, that would be scary. Daniel's like, why is this guy QQing? Stop QQing, Flash. RorO's like getting freaked out though. Look at him, he's all shaking.
스타2에서는 또 이길 수 있는 기회를 또 만들 수 있는 것이기 때문에 상대가 이영호 선수라고 해서 절대로 주눅들면 안 되는 거 아니겠습니까? 뭐 새로운 시작에서 누가 동등한 위치에서 본인이 이번 경기이기 때문에 전체 중에서 1등까지 올라갈 수 있기 때문에 이 기회 놓치면 안 됩니다.
네. 그렇습니다. 두 번째 확장 기지를 얼마나 효과적으로 견제하느냐에 또 승패가 갈릴 수 있다라는 그 생각이 좀 드는데요. 확실히 이제 해병 위주로 플레이를 하는 그 선수를 상대로.
So it looks like we're actually gonna chill with the commentators now. I don't know what the issue is. Is Nonishin streaming? Is Kamolian anywhere? Like, can anybody find anybody that knows what's going on? Does anybody know what is happening at this moment in time? No? Maybe? I suppose not. Alright, a lot of tabs open. What is all this stuff? What is this jank? Close. Close. Oh shit, I opened my own stream. Whoops. Alright, there we go. Whee! So, apologies for this. I don't know what's going on. We just have to wait for like Flash to be happy again, I guess. I'm not really sure. What do you actually do when God gets angry?
네, PP 치면은 이거 멈춰야 되는 거구나. 상대방이 매너를 요청했으니까 닫아줘야지. 이런 생각이 들어서. 저도 이제 일반 레더 게임하면서 PP가 이렇게 공타오가 됐다는 게 신기했습니다. 네. 그러니까 그 정말 스포츠화 되고 있는 겁니다.
Sacrifice 100 virgins. Yes. That is what we must do to appease Flash. And you know, considering
심판이 아마 어떤 오영준 주심이
actually, I'm not gonna go there. Yes, thank you, Hathos, for making the joke for me. Thank you. Anyway, alright, Kasparov says, well guys, I made Flash angry today, so I would like to read out my last will and testament, as it is very likely I will get hit by a lightning bolt while I walk home tonight. I want to say I love you to my parents, and I'm sorry for being a disappointment and becoming a video game referee. And yeah.
다시 계속하면 되겠구나 이렇게 판정을 했어요.
네, 재설정하고 바로 이제 재경기 할 수 있는 상황이라고 판정을 한 것 같습니다. 그러면 뭐 무리 없이 바로 이제 시작할 수 있겠네요.
네.
So, looks like we're ready. Versus Nick. Go go yo. Flash says go go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and here we go. Okay, sweet. So it looks like whatever the issue was has now been resolved, or Flash just doesn't care anymore. Or maybe he does care and Kesp was just like, nope, you gotta play. Which is actually probably more likely, honestly. Kesp was like, what? Your keyboard's broken? Well, that's too bad. Just play, man. Just play. Do it. Man up. Man up! Yes, there is another match after this, by the way. There is going to be STX versus SKT after this. It'll probably be like a long commercial break, so you can like go to the bathroom, go get some snacks, take a shower, whatnot. By the way, that is some pretty sick creeps right now. If you just look at that minimap, that creep is actually about to reach Flash's base. That is pretty sick from RorO, I'm not gonna lie. And looks like Flash has decided that's actually too good, so he's gonna start killing some of these. But oh no, oh, is he gonna lose it? No Infestor out here, so he can't fungal it and trap those units. Just gotta wait a little bit. He does have 5 Infestors, looks like, on the way. Looks like just now starting to pop out. He does have the energy upgrade for them already. And interestingly, look at this, he's got a couple of Overseers actually chilling. Kind of with his forces. I'm not sure if those are just the poof out changelings, or does he need to detect anything? I mean, what could there be, like Cloak Banshees? That doesn't really make much sense. Anyway, looks like a Greater Spire on the way for RorO. Gonna go up to the standard Broodlord army with Infestors and Banelings and all that good jazz. Flash adding on another factory. Looks like RorO is actually taking both the side expansions now. So RorO has now taken all the expos on his side of the map, and oh! Looks like there's the fungal that we wanted. And oh my god, Flash actually might just die here. Might even die before the Broodlords get out. No, he does come out with some more units, but oh my god, another huge fungal. Oh, that's not what Flash needs. Oh my god, Flash actually needs to PP again. Flash, PP! PP! I can't lose on Flash! Oh man, somebody PP the game. Somebody PP the game. Alright, no, Flash is going to hold, but that was not ideal. And the thing is, RorO can definitely afford to be just like trading away these units right now. You know, he's just freeing up supply, now he can just like make a bunch of Broodlords, and Flash will be like, oh, I guess I lose. Man, you know, I've been doubting RorO so much every time he comes out, and he's been showing some pretty good games. Like he beat Effort, and then, or wait, no, he lost to Effort first, and then he beat some other Zerg, and now he's in an amazing position against Flash. So I gotta say, you know, RorO, man, it's pretty good, pretty boss. I think it's 3-3 about to finish now for Flash, but Broodlords are already on the way. Looks like RorO also kind of double teching, getting his Ultralisk tech as well, so he can switch into that when he so desires. If Flash makes too many Vikings, then RorO just switches into Ultraling, and those Vikings will not be very useful. Although, by the way, did you guys know that Vikings on the ground actually have more DPS than Stalkers? I heard that on like the last state of the game, and it just blew my mind. Or not the last one, like I think the one before. Man, I was like, what? What? That is ridiculous. Anyway, but that's completely irrelevant. Looks like we're having a bit of a base trade-ish situation. Not really a base trade, but Flash taking out this left side expansion of RorO's, and RorO going into Flash's third and just killing a few SCVs. I think Flash got a little bit better out of that exchange, but the thing is, RorO already has the right side base as well, so even though Flash just killed an Expo, RorO still has 4 bases against 3 bases of Flash. And are they going to engage? RorO's going to be a little bit careful with these Broodlords. He's kind of on open ground here, but he's kind of staying over the creep as well, and he's got a lot of Infestors and Banelings underneath. Well, I say a lot, but it's like, what, 5 Infestors? And a handful of Banelings, but it looks like Flash is going to pull back now. He doesn't seem to have many Vikings at all, and by many I mean any. He's making his first 2 Vikings now, actually, I think, in the production tab. Meanwhile, RorO just adding on more Banelings. He's got 5 Queens, 6 Queens underneath for the Transfuse. Looks like he's sticking on just 5 Broodlords. He's making a few more now. Gotta be a little bit careful. He's starting to lose that nice creep that he had on Flash's side of the map. But look at actually the minimap. He does have Overlords pooping creep on both the left and right expansions for Flash. So if Flash wants to take a 4th, he will get blocked a little bit by that. Meanwhile, Flash now moving over to this right side Expo. He's got his tanks in nice position. There's the big stim. But here is the Zerg army, though. I don't think Flash can really take this. And there's the fungal on the leading units. But looks like RorO very wisely keeping all his ground units back out of tank range. Does not want to take too much damage from those siege tanks, but he is running in on the side, going to get another nice fungal off the Banelings, connecting with the Marines, and the Broodlord is taking out the siege tanks. RorO actually engaging beautifully here. Looks like the Marines running under here. He needs another fungal. There are the fungals. Oh my god. There are the fungals, and Flash gets demolished here. There's only 1 Viking in the force. Flash has like 12 medevacs and nothing to heal anymore. He's got like 10 Marines left, and nope, not anymore. RorO just cleans it up easily, and oh my god, catches all the medevacs as well. And that has got to be it for Flash. Like, he can't win anymore. Flash is down to like 120 supply against RorO's 180. RorO
선수,
just playing a flawless game basically. I mean, the only damage he's even taken so far is losing that left side base. That doesn't actually matter anymore. And now he's moving across with his Broodlords, seizing the opportunity. Now that the Terran army is basically gone, although it looks like since the creep doesn't reach up there anymore, he's got to be a little bit careful. He's got to wait for his slow queens to kind of crawl across here. Looks like Broodlords are even faster than queens off creep. Those poor little queenies. Although I'm pretty sure these queens off creep are still faster than like slow overlords in Brood War. Man, those things are freaking slow. I guess they're like overlords in SC2 before the overlords got the speed upgrade as well. Looks like Flash gonna scan here. You're gonna see like a million banelings that just finished in time. He actually sent out some forces to try and snipe those. And he's moving out once again, but this is not exactly an amazing army that Flash has. But you know what? He's Flash, so maybe he can do something magical. Although I highly doubt it. It's like, I mean, Flash even actually said in an interview himself, he's like, man, it's so hard to come back in SC2. But, well, he's going to try here, and looks like some nice transfuses on the Broodlords. Going to force Flash to unsiege here. There's a lot of Corruptors as well with this force to match the Viking count of Flash, and here we go. Broodlords moving in, the Marines moving in, a nice little spread from Flash, but not nice enough. Big fungals going off on all the army, the Banelings connecting, only the Vikings left, and there's way too many Corruptors for that to do anything, and Flash GG's! RorO takes the ace match for Samsung Khan, and Khan will take the series against KT. RorO, against all odds here, taking down Flash, the man who beat Sulky at MLG. Wow, RorO. Bossing it up here in StarCraft 2. Yeah, you are a cutie. Sorry, Flash let him win. God never actually loses.
그렇죠. 98승, 본인은 6승. 이러면 김정환이 어깨를 나란히 하는 거고요. 아, 정말 진짜 스타 조가이 선수에게는 엄청나게 인생이 이제 막 성공 모드로 가고 있어요.
네, 새로 프로게임을 시작하는 기분이 들 것 같습니다. 네, 다시 한번 성공 가도를 달리고 있는 신노현 선수 그리고 삼성전자.
Alright, so the next match is going to be STX Seoul versus SK Telecom T1. So yeah, stay tuned for that. But first, we're gonna watch lots of lovely OGN commercials. I hope to see the rack commercial, but you know, I'll be happy with a few Doritos commercials as well.
종합전도 3대2였는데 신노현이 2승해버렸습니다. 야, 삼성전자 허영무가 완에서도 신노현이 이기고 투에서도 신노현이 이기고 이런 진짜 신노현 세상이에요, 삼성전자는. 네, 신노현 선수가 정말 슈퍼입니다.
Man, go RorO.
영입을 정말 꿀 영입이라고 하죠. 네, 정말 기가 막힌 삼성전자 칸의 최근 기세고 KT 로스터가 상당히 좀 1라운드에 아쉬운 모습들이 이어지네요.
네. 자, 오늘 뭐 스타트에서는 고광민